Wow, I'm so much more nervous than I thought I'd be. This is an incredible thing. Fun. Hey there. Who's your devil who's having a coming out party and everyone's invited? Why, it's me, stranger. You're forgiven for not knowing that. It's the first time I've done a stream here. Uh, we had thought that this was just going to be another Arcade Spirit stream where, like, it could be, you know, Katie in September, myself hanging out, making jokes, and I sort of have a bit of a ramp up. That's not where we are right now, unfortunately, because Katie is feeling headachy, and we, of course, wish her the best in her recovery. Uh, so I'm gonna do some Hollow Knight Silk Song. Why did I say that? I am sorry to get everyone's hopes up. Some Hollow Knight Steel Soul. They both start with S's. Is the thing. And also I get to use the Stream Deck. I get to use the Stream Deck before September does. That's very fun for me. Hollow Knight Steel Rising. Hi Mox. Hi Andy. Hi Beekeeper. Hi everyone else who came in from Andy's stream. We're just gonna jump into it, I guess, and I'll talk a little bit about what Steel Soul is and isn't, if I remember what fucking button brings it up. There it is. So, Hollow Knight Steel Soul is, it says permadeath at the bottom of the screen, like Mox was noticing, and yeah, it's like that. It's just going straight through the game. If you die, you are dead all the time. Fortunately, Hollow Knight has a lot of ways to like replenish your health, so it's not that bad. You sort of go along okay until you crash against a boss that you weren't prepared for. Uh, we're just gonna start up a new game and see how far we get, because I absolutely got defeated last time. Let's clear that save. And Steel Soul. Should we read the story? I usually don't when we're doing Steel Soul, but this is for the stream. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our brutal souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed, which is a wild couple of couplets. Uh, Once you understand what the radiance is. Oh, speaking of, here's our boy. It's not it's not going well for Hollow Knight in there right now. But that's a problem for 16 hours. Uh 16 hours from now us. And be honest, I don't think we're gonna get there. The chat's paused. Why did I do that? A lot of reasons, many of which are bad. Oh, see, that's why you make sure that you don't pause chat, because you don't get to see Sadie Nightshade's first time chat, which says boop, and also saying Hollow Knight is so good, which, yes, it's one of my favorite games of all time. I really want the Void Soul tattooed on the back of my hand. And it's like right at the top of the list of honestly probably unwise tattoos I want to get. So we did a whole playthrough of Hollow Knight some time ago, and it was great fun. It's probably one of the best streams we've ever done, one of the best series, where we took a lot of time to sort of sit and talk about the lore and hang out with the characters, and this might not be that quite so much. That's just information telling me how to play the thing. The chat has paused again. I really wish you would quit doing that. My only tattoo is a shitty punk rock tattoo that was done in someone's kitchen, so that's a mood. That's rad as hell. I almost got a 2 when I had my first professional publication, and I'm glad now I didn't. Oh no, is it for one of those places? One of those places that do publishing and are bad at being places. Little skull on your finger sounds lovely. Ooh. Okay. Spike took care of that problem for me. Wonderful. Oh, right. It was for FASA. That's a shame. I'm really sorry. Let's just crush all this. So, here's one of the things that I am still getting used to vis-a-vis Steel Soul runs, is I start the game and expect to be able to, like, double jump and swoop and all of the other wonderful things that our friend the Bug Knight can do. But I can't, so sometimes I just, like, jump right out over a pit of spikes going, oh, this is not a problem. And then it becomes a problem. Ever try to go pro in a thing you really love? Well, I have bad news for you about what I am doing currently. See, the thing about it is that I know I can't go pro with streaming. Because we're too neurodivergent and queer. So we're never going to be making Critical Role money. Is this permadeath in addition to a difficulty spike, or is it just the game but you can die now? It's just the game but you can die now. Everything's in exactly the same place. Your nail is exactly as powerful as it was before and levels up in the same way. It's more about skill, or about, like, platforming skill than anything else.
Oh, you came back. You walked straight past me. I thought maybe I'd faded away along with this town. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It long fell to ruin, yet still draws folks into its depths. Why did I choose this voice? Pardon me while I drink some water. World's glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out, it's a sickly air that fills that place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all.
Hi, Freya. Let's rest for no reason, I suppose, and move right along. Footloose and fancy Frey. I'm currently trying to go pro as a rope bottom. Oh, so you are the person I thought you were. Hello. I don't like to make assumptions of people who are coming into the chat, because, you know, internet has a lot of people on it. You can make some guesses. Oh, no, I have to go in here, don't I? Yeah, we have to go in here, because this is where Quirrell is. And we can't not talk to Quirrell. Hi. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There's strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows whatever marvels lie even deeper below us. For so long I felt drawn here. So many tales full of wonders and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself. And what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world is sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone won't just that old nail alone. I'm just going to start the whole goddamn sentence over. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. Though that's no problem. One only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end, many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind if a fellow explorer were to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdens with such things. Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? God, I love Quirrell. It is us. It is us that begin the Dark Souls cycle. I don't disagree with you. Oh, no. I am going the other way. I can grab some quick bugs. I followed you on here ages ago and haven't actually dropped in yet today. I'm glad you chose today. It's technically my first stream. I said coming out party at the top, and I suppose I meant that. I should have gotten some party supplies, maybe. As it is, I just have water, because we're going to be talking way too much. And a sea salt caramel, which is slowly becoming unfrozen, so I can enjoy it during the break. Alright. Let's just fight this big lad. Just real quick. Just gotta be very careful with the spacing. Gotta watch out for that. Oh, you can hold B to focus your energy. You can hold B to drink your face milk and get your bones back. There we go. Yes, thank you. It is a soul worth breaking. That line at the bottom is from the Midnight. I played Heartbeat by the Midnight to open up the stream, and it's... we don't need to go to Crystal Caverns for anything right now. There's nothing we can do in there. Besides talk to the really sad miner. I guess she's not sad. That's sort of the point. Is that she's just kind of cool hanging out there and then gets eaten up by the cosmic horror that is white supremacy. It didn't occur to me until I started doing these. I started reading the, Nope. It's been a while. Since we played this, and more than that, played this to do anything other than, like, do God home runs. So, it didn't click with me until I started replaying this that there is... that Hallownest calls itself the White Kingdom a lot. It's just the accepted nickname for the space. Imagining Path of Pain on this run. Oh god, I wouldn't do Path of Pain. Oh wait, would I need to do Path of Pain to get King Soul? Is that what does that? It's been so fucking long. Thank you, Mox. I'm now also imagining Path of Pain on this run, and I am indeed in pain. Get out of there. Who hollowed the night? Hi, Orchid. That's a really good question. And I'm actually not entirely sure. I think it's King of Hallownest is probably the person to ask about that. Oop, pardon. No, I hear you down there. I hear you, Cornifer. We will go talk to you in a moment. I want to make some more money real quick because I need to make sure I have enough for the map and whatever else I'm getting. 5-minute long spoiler bleep. That makes sense. I should maybe do a little more lore reading on Hollow Knight. I'm certain all of that information is out there somewhere. Are podcasts like Bonfire Side Chats, but for Hollow Knight? Probably not, right? There's no way I'll remember to think about that. Oh, I skipped through your first line of dialogue. I'm sorry, Corny. I've a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yes, I would. We've acquired a map. I should clarify that I don't know, but given the entire back third of this game, yeah, it jumps a lot. It dumps a lot on you. A map can be a useful thing, but alone it won't show you where you are if you've not the head for directions. I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Isilda. She's just now opening our map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. What an amazingly poncy voice you've given this character. I like Cornifer a lot. He styles himself as a great explorer, and to be fair, he survives in places he probably shouldn't survive. But he is just sort of hanging out making maps all the time. It's sweet, honestly. I wonder how combat effective he is. He keeps talking about running away from stuff. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? I should and shouldn't skip through dialogue before I'm ready. My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why, as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife, a huge unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. Love you, Corny. Miss you every day. I bet Corny can scrap. There's this... Like, his build sort of makes me think, oh, right, he'd be like, Cloth, right? Who's a massive beetle that we will meet a little later, presuming I get that far in our scheduled stream time, which is about 2.5 hours. But, like, Cloth is roaming around wielding a whole fucking stalactite as a weapon. I think Corny has a pen, and you can tell me that's mightier than the sword, but I don't want to test it. Excuse me. Pink. That one geo is not worth it. That one geo jumping into the hole is not worth it. I'm just gonna, whoop. Don't fall into the burning acid. It's no fucking good. There you go. Yeah, run along home. I'll come see you and your dad when it is pathologically convenient for me. Pathologically convenient. That's probably not it, huh? That's probably not what you call that. When the pathing is convenient for me to go back to the Grubfather's room. I drew one of those fucking grubs for the YouTube thumbnail for the stream I did some time ago. It's so good. I did such a good job on that grub. I just think about it sometimes. Ow. Come on. There we go. Just gotta collect all these bones. Got about 233 bones. Thank you, Beekeeper. Welcome to the first boss fight of the game. 3 aspids. Three aspids with plenty of vertical cover. This is the sauna up here, I think. Yeah, there we go. We're just gonna get all our face milk back and head back out to wherever. I didn't look at that map that Corny gave us, like, at all. What am I doing? So the big long elephant trunk thing is where Cornifer was. So we're in the room at the bottom right, I guess. The kind of strange shaped one. We need to go up a couple and then back over. Which I guess we do by going this way. There we go. You're not gonna come at me today. Out, damn it. Alright, hang on. I can fix that. Please, no. Well, gotta walk all the way back over there, huh? Well, that's a problem that solved itself. See, oop. Eat all these. So hope everyone's doing all right. You know, in as much as you can in the current, you know, time and space in which you live. I hope that you're doing all right. I was gonna go, why bug have juice in like usual? But most bugs have juice in them. I would contend that most living things have juice in them. Yeah. And sometimes you need to just sort of walk around and find some living things and take their juice. You know, to make yourself stronger. Or to use magic spells. Bing. Bing. Oh, why am I doing that? There's knockback. That could have killed me. Well, it couldn't have killed me. I would have gotten one hit. That's unacceptable. This is permadeath. You can't take a hit. You can't take a hit ever. It makes you weak and a coward. Here we go. Here's our first good checkpoint. Stag station. A toll machine with the symbol of a stag. Insert Geo? Yes, please. Bing. It says, gotta love that human juice, and I don't know. I guess you do. You have to have it inside you. Otherwise, you stop being a human, I think. I had it explained to me once. Anyway. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. I just want to go back to town real quick. Buy some map stuff. Sit on a bench. Hey there, Faye Helmet. My gosh, we are getting so many new people in chat today. How wonderful. I never get tired of the fact that Cornifer's house has Cornifer's glasses on it, so that you know it's Cornifer's. It's just so good.
Bapanada.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise, he's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Well, let's see what's here for me to sell. She said the thing! Hey. Totally not me following people who stream at 4 a.m. my time, knowing darn well the next time I'll be able to see another stream of theirs is 4 in the morning. We have a YouTube, which is fortunately unbounded from time. Or don't, you know, whatever. Oh, it's fine. Pronoundery is weird for me just at the moment. Because I've only needed them for the past week or so. And so I'm not fully settled on Zazem. And I've learned recently that that's not the preferred spelling of those pronouns. People usually go XEs, Z's them. Or at the very least, that's what I'm finding in terms of pronoun pins, which is quite vexing. Yes, indeed. Bapanada. Did I do any of that? Damn, I really need that quill. I can go over and pathologize the grub father and get money back. That'll probably get me enough to... do the quill, just so I can have the map available to me. Because the game's slightly too big for me to keep track of, and I really lose my shit if I don't have the quill and the compass on. Get down here. No, I just want to talk. Ah, damn it, that looked really cool for like 2 seconds. I can't find pronoun pins because people get uncomfortable at it's pronouns. So we have a couple of its pronoun pins around the house because here's a word I've never used out loud before. My headmate, September, uses its pronouns, so you can just... they're available. I agree with you that people do get uncomfortable about it, and it's much less common than a lot of other stuff, but... Oh, I didn't quite get there. I need like 20 more. There's a few of them. We don't have a Discord. We don't consider Discord a great service. Ooh. Was it 112 for the quill, or was it 120? I might as well go to 120. And then it's going to be 150, and I'm going to look like a big silly. No, no, I didn't want to... No. I didn't want to fall that far. Says every devil. Holy shit, what am I doing? Hey, real quick. So maybe you are used to the idea that we don't backseat in this channel, or perhaps if you're new to this channel, you might think, maybe I shouldn't just jump in and backseat this person who I've never really spoken to before. Let me tell you, in a Hollow Knight Steel Soul run, I am not keeping track of my shit to the extent that I need to be. So if you see me not healing pretty aggressively, please just remind me to heal. If I'm like 3 faces down and I don't look like I'm looking for a place to just sit, just let me know. I have discomfort about it as pronouns because of the depersonalization. I've heard way too many bigots deliberately using its as a way of dehumanizing their target. Yeah. Including my father. That sucks shit. And I'm sorry that it is that way for you.
Papa nada.
What September has said about its use of its pronouns is that A, they're its pronouns and it gets to fucking decide. And 2, if some asshole does try to come at it with that particular line of bullshit, then they're just doing its pronouns right, and they get to say that with a great big smile on its face. So... Neep. Please. Please? Thank you. I was gonna take the, I forgot that I got busy talking about pronouns and forgot that I was gonna take the stagways back to where we were. Let's go back to Forgotten Crossroads. Where the hell are we going from here? Oh, actually, I get to sit. Check it out. Now we have the quill. The quill lets us fill in the map all on our own, so when we sit, it says map updated. And now the map looks like it's not made from pencil sketches. Even though I guess it's canonically still made from pencil sketches, they're just knights. Wonderful. Positive or negative engagement still being engagement. No, it's not about that. It's about, you know, flustering some asshole who thinks he's got a golden bullet, right? Dink. Did I flip the switch up here to open the gate? I don't think I did. Yeah, I absolutely didn't, because I would have got this also. Hi, Grub. Have a good time back at Grandpa's. You know, for as long as that lasts. Sad game, Hollow Knight. Oh, I forgot to put the charm on that let me see where I was. You remember how a minute ago I was talking about, hey, I need a charm to see where I am on the map, and it's really hard for me to operate without that? Absolutely didn't do it. Excuse me, I'm just gonna reset this whole fight. I'm just gonna, that's not auspicious. I'm just gonna go back here and try again. I guess I'm down here. I might as well sit on that thing. Let's add the Wayward Compass. Now we can see our big flashing head and see where we're going. We probably want to go over there to that other big head, because that looks like where bosses live. Being fat, says Freya, and describing ourselves like that, we've gotten quite used to determining what someone is trying to do with their directed language, right? It's not terribly hard to throw people like this off of their game, off of their bullshit bigotry game, because they don't have... They have one playbook, it's quite small, and they have no creativity to call an audible. So... Oh, that's definitely not the way I'm supposed to go. That's far too dark. Just gonna... Ooh, okay. Well, let's try that again. I learned years ago to just misgender a person back without flinching. Hello, my love. It's true, I've seen you do it. This one understands why some would be uncomfortable with idiots. However, this one is a crow, far too simple to comprehend gender, so it chooses none of the gender. Hi, Thea. I'm not 100% I've met you before, but that's incredibly valid. I need to not be here. This isn't where I'm meant to be right now. I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I need to go this other way. Yeah, okay. It's this way. I was just over there. I completely forgot what the fuck I was doing. Currently learning that Blender fucking hates certain kinds of hair strands in bulk. That's a shame. I find it's rare people actually have the nerve to say anything to my face, especially when Calliope and I are finding we radiate fuck you energy. Oh yeah. We're 6'3", and until quite recently did not dress like anything other than a punk from a 1980s film about a post-apocalypse. So... the most we tend to get is some, like, shitty person working a service industry job. A person who is shitty because they're shitty, not because they are working a service industry job. Who decides that they're going to be nice and polite right up until we're almost done with the thing, and then say, well, you're very welcome, sir, and close the door. Thank you, Mox, I have healed. I can go up this way, but I think I need Crystal Dash for whatever's up here. Yeah, there's just this one bug. Oh, and some Geo. Give me your bones. Hand me your fucking bones. Meep. There we go. I had it, don't worry. Okay, we're just gonna crawl up this way. That's about the worst I get of it as well, but I'm also pretty careful about where I actually go when I'm able to be, yeah. Like, beyond the fact that we're in the middle of a pandemic, right? I go to very few places. Because we live in Oklahoma, and it's not fantastic here. People stopped doing any of that when I started using the wheelchair because abled people are terrified of wheelchairs. This is a fact, and again, I've seen it happen. Just gonna crack all of your mind. Oh, buddy. You really thought this was a great idea. You were gonna cosplay the big battle Beetleborg, and it was gonna be such a cool time for you. Ow, I'm so sorry that it was like this. Just gonna heal. There we go. Come on. Ooh, Kate was not paying attention. Oh shit, can't heal. Gotta wait. There it is. Oh, well, that was the big thing, wasn't it? I jumped over that. Nice reference, thank you. I was very proud of it. Big Bad Beetleborgs is what we named our esports team in Arcade Spirits to, which is what I would usually be playing at this time along with Katie, but that's not the way it ended up being today. So the problem with that is that now Bigger, Badder Beetleborgs is just sitting in the game's verb file. So every time that we have to talk about our esports team, one of us has to say the words Bigger, Badder Beetleborgs. And we've got a pretty good track record. It's just we're worried about it most of the time we say it. This is one of my favorite animations in this game. There you go. You're free. You don't have to be whacked against the ground anymore. Go to your home. I'm really glad for them. Personally, I've noticed that assholes quickly realize that they can't go the path of least resistance when it comes to slurs with me. They either try and immediately fail, they have some kind of realization that trying won't get what they want out of me, or go entirely abstract in a way I catch long before they get to the point. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Their whole shit is set up for the idea that the person across from them is going to feel compelled to obey the social contract, when that's not how contracts work. As a devil, I know about contracts, you see. And if both parties aren't fulfilling their end of the contract, then it's null and fucking void. And if you're going to decide to be an asshole at me, I get to be an asshole right back. I'm a better asshole than you are because I'm more creative. I think I skipped your first line too. I need to quit fucking doing that. Something important has drawn you down into Hallownest's corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Oh, oh, oh. I like the snail shaman. Don't be afraid. Have faith. That spell belongs to you now. All you need do is take it. Oh, ho, ho. You won't get going much further without it, I promise you. Yes, thank you. I know how Metroidvanias work. Sometimes we get a look where I can only assume they see us as a threat to the traditional Brazilian family. This crow will remember those looks and will pass it along to future generations to absolutely ruin their nice evening lunch every single time. I love that crows hold grudges. There's a lot of cool things about crows, but the fact that they collectively hold grudges is boss. Oh ho, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but you seem to have slipped away myself. Oh, ho, ho. Now we're awake, I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as a repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you would venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Oh, ho, ho. I want Void Snail, conceptually. I want plush of Void Snail, but Void Snail is not top of list of plushes I want from game. Probably Grub is top of list. Cloth come next. Cloth next on list. Cloth best friend. Cloth best big friend. Solubria good. Give Solubria plush, please. Ah, gosh dang it. Sometimes I wish I had a bird in my system. I have a critter feral personish thing. Are you just in it for the cheap flights, or you're just really jazzed about bird? Get out. I just like bird energy. That's fair. Can't relate myself, but I think that's mostly because our previous experience with birds has mostly been in like mop. I'm gonna turn down element real quick. No, just minimizing it doesn't make the sound go away. You have to actually close the program. There you go. There we are. You can have a timeshare bird in your system if one of you shapeshifts. That's true. Oh, I was saying about birds. Most of our experience with birds have been in like pet shops, which is probably not the best way to encounter a bird. It's either pet shops or the pigeons that hang out at the bus terminal all the time and come up to you when you're eating chips. And I'm happy to give the pigeon my chips. Please do not get me wrong. It's just they're there all the time. And I hate having to, like, think about the bag of chips I'm buying as 12% belonging to a random pigeon. Demon Goat was listening to birds today. Did you know that some of our favorite bird calls from the black-capped chickadee and blue jay? I didn't know these things. I now have to look up black-capped chickadee and blue jay to see how their songs sound. Oh, god damn it, I skipped through that one again. Okay. Oh, the poor thing! It must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh, ho, ho. And look, the gate between us has opened. Oh, I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Oh. Not ominous at all, bro. Thanks. Oh, I need more face milk. I watched one of them shove its entire head into a goat carcass and just go to town in there. Oh. Oh, these are condors. I was like, that's a hell of a pigeon you found. Please tell me where you live so that I can avoid it. But no. Condors. More sense. Please get fucked. Where am I going? I'm going up here. This way. Green path. Green path. There's another one of those monsters to blow up with our face screams. Oh, what did we call those last time? Face blasts? Face blasts, I think. Good lord. Lots of birds have multiple songs, but one of the black-capped... Cool. One of the black-capped chickadees is a lovely two-tone call. The blue jay is more consistent. It's unfortunately not a bird time of year for mocks. Where is it? What kind of birds do you get? Like, I imagine that the place where you live gets a lot of, like, of the very beautiful raptors, right? Oh, system-wise. All right. I am sorry. I misunderstood. Oh, well. Is there stuff I need down here, or is it just danger? It just looks like danger. Let's go along the topmost. Please get away. There we go. Oh, I love this bit. God, the Hollow Knight soundtrack is such a banger. Start to finish. It's so good. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you, is ominous phrasing. Yes. Yes, it is. Things sort of keep going bad for us. It's not our fault, except all of the ways in which it is our fault. I like where your head's at. I like where your horns are pointed. I like the phrase, I like where your horns are pointed. I'm taking that with me into the world. Thank you very much. Horns are lovely. I agree. I designed mine to be useful handlebars from the front and back. Oh, there's a geocache up here. Wait, are they called geocaches internally? Probably, right? You would have to. It's right there. The knight starts No Thought's head empty and doesn't really know what he's doing, I think. I also think that's the case, because... Oh, wait, there you go. Hey. How you doing? You look like you're... Yeah, I know. Little worried. That's fine. Oop. So I think, should I say that? Maybe I shouldn't. I was about to also need a 5-minute long spoiler bleep, but I think maybe I'll back off of that. The ending of Hollow Knight, the true ending, is really important to me as a political statement, as a piece of ephemera that I've lodged a piece of my personality around. Is the knight basically the cat from Stray, or categorically the opposite? I think that the knight has an idea of what its end goal is, and it's just sort of reaching towards it without any real input from higher brain functions. I think Knight gets there. Especially, again, near that ending with all of the spoiler, I guess. No, I can't get up that way. This was just the way to get the map, right? And we need to go down and, like, very far left. Nope. First we need to cut down this platform so we can stand on those spikes with impunity. There we go. Nerds. Do I want the Hunter's Journal? No, I don't want a Hunter's Journal, especially because I'd have to do the Hunter voice, and I made some decisions about Stag and Dr. Dirtmouth that I don't think I can back up. I don't need to add Hunter's voice into it, too. Let's have some water while I'm thinking about it. The cat from Stray. Everybody ascribes meaning to this cat, hopes and dreams that from a human point of view would be better placed elsewhere. No, it's not that, because the vast majority of people don't understand what has happened to Hollow Nest generally. I think it's basically just, just a Hornet there, and... oh, I don't know. Maybe that asshole who you sell the lore tablets to? I can't remember his name right now. I can't wait for Hornet to kick our ass. Well, please don't put that into the world. Because this is permadeath. If Hornet kicks our ass, it's game over and we have to start again. And I don't know if I'd want to do that. There we go. One more. There it is. Oh, no, wait. I have a sound clip for that. Hang on.
I think I want her to kick my ass.
So the Stream Deck comes with a soundboard, too. And I spent some time making icons for it so I can really easily just lean over and go.
No!
I'm so greedy!
To let everyone know how greedy I am. I promise I'll use it sparingly. Not your entire ass, just part of an ass. You'd still have ass left. Yeah. I'm trying to... I would really like it if Hornet didn't kick our ass at all. Did you get a streaming contract with a man named Greedy McAgreed? There we go. Just take care of that. Oh no! It's fine. I didn't freak out. I've never been uncool in my life, and I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I love the Green Pass music so much. Those little deedle deedle deed deedle deedle deed deedle deedle deed deedle deedle deed. They're so nice. Please. No. Oh, I think this is the wrong way. It's not the wrong way, but there's a better way. There's got to be a better way. Bag hutch. I have never really equalized from my voice before, I don't guess. How's that going? I think it's alright. Hi, Hornet. I'm sorry, I saw a shiny down here. Oh no, I can't get to it. Hi, sorry, I saw the shiny and I needed to investigate, but it was fine. Just... don't let you pop up from under me. Don't let you pop up from under me. Though I search the walls, another fucking ambush tree. Nope. Okay. Well, that's fine. Just a little ways. A troll machine with a symbol of a bench. Here, our wonderful new bench. Update our map. I'm so glad we're about to fight Hornet, because I desperately want my Zwoop back. I'm so tired of moving this slow. Again, I don't sit in the lore, I'm just posting thought experiments and riffing. That's fine. I tend to do soak in lore when I have the capability to. Especially for something like this, which is just a whole hell of a thing. Ow. It's just that there are things that I like a lot, and I endeavor to learn everything I can about them to the detriment of myself and the people around me. What do you mean? I've never heard the word special interest before. I don't know what you're talking about. Boof. Is it right here? It's not right here, but it's close to here. Ooh, wait, hang on. No, wait, I can't go that way because it's blocked off. This is the exit. So I have to go through and fight that fucking pile of leaves. Hang on, I'm gonna get some blue juice here. I wouldn't say detriment. I often wouldn't also say detriment, but sometimes I do say detriment. Oop. Oh wait, what am I doing? Sketch Turner see ya dot wave, which I didn't put on the soundboard. Dang it. That's fine, I didn't lose any of my actual health, just all my blue juice. So that's fine. We gotta fight Zode over here too, huh? What's up that way? I remember to try and come back this way and see what that is. Oh no, that's the exit that goes back to, that just goes back into the crossroads. Which I suppose I'll see you at. Thank you, Mox. That's so much better than blue juice. It's blueberry gelatin. A nutritious and delicious complement to our, big ball of face milk. You okay? Do you require assistance? I am a trained medic. Alright. Extras. So the great thing about doing a permadeath run and having to do the very beginning of the game over and over again is I've gotten pretty good at this fight. I'm quite excited about my progress against, Oh, you have a name. I just can't remember what it is. They show it in God Home. Do your dash, you son of a bitch. Thank you. Just ask you for one thing. Can you just leave him there for the entire game? So I think that you can leave him there right now, and then eventually he manages to kick himself free somehow, and he's still waiting back up at Dirtmouth when you get there, after beating Hornet. And then he gets lost again in the middle of that maze in the dark zone. I can't remember what it's called right now. The place that sucks. And then I think he can die there if you fuck up. But, you know, you miss out on, like, the Zotha Mighty fight and a whole bunch of other stuff. What do you... excuse me, I needed to get into character. What do you think you're doing? You dare come between me and my prey? Is it a habit of yours to scurry about, getting in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur, I am Zote, the mighty, a knight of great renown. Cross me again, and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Be gone, lest I draw my nail. Sure, bud. I'll just go fuck myself then, I guess. Yeah, I should be using my magic a lot more liberally. Apply Wibblewee. Down this way. That's another one of those dudes, and there's a grub back there. So that's the exit we're taking. And Hornet's this way, I think? Hornet is that way, but let's go down to the stag station so we can, like, sit and rest. Sit and rest. You look tired. Sit and rest. Not that it matters, I suppose. If we lose, we're just getting crashed right back to the start screen, so... I'm dozing off. Good night. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for showing up, Beekeeper. We'll see you later. I didn't need to do that. I'm gonna go up this way. And see whether or not this this fight goes any way other than bad. I'm not gonna be watching the chat for just a minute while I do this, because I need to stay focused on the pretty bug with the big old nail. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are. I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. Yep. You know, one day you're gonna get a game all your own. And everybody's just gonna be so thrilled. You see, it's funny because Hollow Knight Silksong has been delayed for, like, 4 years. Like Andy was saying at the end of his stream, I want them to make the game they want to make, no matter how long it takes them to make it. But it's one of those things where you say, hey, we're announcing stuff, and then you don't do anything for 4 years. I believe we'll see Silksong one day. I also believe we'll see Silksong one day. I've created a PowerPoint to go along with that blessed event because I'm absolutely going to play it on stream. How could I not? Andy's paid for it already. Neat. Speaking of years ago. Ow. Okay. No, don't do that. Just refocus. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay, so that's not what refocusing looks like. Nope, you're still panicking. There we go. You know, it's very typical behavior where someone, like, points at you and goes, you can't do shit, get good, and then the second you beat them, just zoom away. No GG, no thanks for the games, just, you know, meow. I like that there's a cracked knight with a knife in its chest in the background. I mean, they're in the foreground now. I took their stuff. I'll be back shortly. I am craving tacos so bad. That's fine, because we're probably about to go to the break here in just a minute after this little bit of dialogue. Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness and allow us our peace. Swoop. Swoop. Makes me wonder how long Hornet has been doing this. It has never, until just now, occurred to me that all of the night corpses we find probably were killed by Hornet or other stuff, but like Hornet definitely got some of them. That's wild. We're going to go to the break. Hey, everybody. We're going to go to the break here in just a moment. Before we do that, we'd like to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, and that the lives of people of color matter. That there is a civil rights movement ongoing in this country as Black Americans fight for basic human rights and dignity, equal treatment under the law, to feel safe in their homes and schools. We have some links that we would like for you to look at under the Donate Commander organizations that are helping people on the ground right now. The Bail Fund Network, helping to keep protesters out of jail. The Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund, getting food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations to Black, trans, and non-binary people. And the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Organization to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen, as every inch of the country was stolen, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and had white people's faces carved into the side of it. Under the Action Commander, things you can do to be of some use right now, these are petitions you can sign, letters you can write to your local lawmakers, the ACLU Racism in Policing correspondence course, which we always like to make a note of. We think that these are good places for you to start, but we live in an information age. Do your own research. Find people closer to home. Find something closer to home that helps if the spirit moves you, because there are definitely people closer than you think who need some help and mutual aid, especially right now. Just please find some way to give your energy to the civil rights movement, because building a better future is everybody's responsibility. Making sure that we get there together is everybody's fight. And we do this by battling white supremacy wherever we find it, globally, locally, and within ourselves. We're going to go to the break now. We're going to run 3 to 5 minutes of ads. We have no stance on whether or not you use ad blockers. Stand up, stretch your legs, get some water, do whatever self-care is important to you. And we will catch you back here in 3 to 5 minutes. Please join us then. Did that work just now? Yeah, that worked just now. Hey. Hey. I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed me. We dropped like 700 frames at some point, but it doesn't look like it's an ongoing process. I think we just had a big blap. Speaking of big blaps, we just beat Hornet for the first time. Not that one. Why aren't I using my stream deck? It's right over here. Here we go. Gotta get into the habit. So, what's the next thing? The next thing is to turn my controller back on, apparently. We got a new controller. I think I've talked about this. The Ghoulie Kit, Elf, I think it's called. It's specifically designed for, like, the Nintendo Switch. So it comes in all of the Nintendo Switch colors. So now I have just this nice teal controller that fits my massive hands. I like it very much, but it auto shuts off quite quickly. And I know there's a way to fix that, but I don't know what it is because I threw away the instruction manual without looking. And you might tell me that that's a foolish way to behave. And I think I would have no choice but to agree with you. But I would still argue out of principle. Hello, Freya. Gonna have a quick rest. Sit and rest. Oh, hello there. It seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though figured I'd first tend to my nail, on chance our meeting goes poorly. Your nail looks a fine instrument, but it's showing signs of wear. I'd wager up there it would take you far. Down here, however, I suspect you'll soon meet dangers the surface world can't match. Halnest is perfect for vigilant explorers like us, so tense and thrilling. In this place, you're either alert or you're dead. I can't remember if I read that, so I'm going to read it again. You said I'm not going to look at chat for a bit before the fight, and the entirety of my internet went down. It was beautiful. Way to stick it to the haters, hooters, and hollerers. I sort of can't tell if you are praising me, which is a thing that I, of course, always that I always appreciate, or if you are swearing at your ISP. Both things are acceptable. It was praised. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are we going? Okay. Forgot y'all were up here. Forgot you respawned once I sat at the bench. There's a grub over this way we can... There we go. Get our little grub friend out. And... we have the dash. What's next? I guess next is to go down into... Hey, fuck off! I'm pondering. I guess the next thing is to go to the Pilgrim's Path? Is that the play? Yeah. How do we get there from here? Is it back through the Forgotten Crossroads? Let's go up. Nope. Yep. I can probably just afford to kill everything in this room and get all my face milk back, huh? Okay, well, not if I do that. If I do that, why I'm losing health at the same rate as I'm gaining it and making no progress whatsoever. Here we are, nice and healthy. So many organs. Slide to the right. Oh yeah, I think this is the zone I'm meant to be in, because it's the zone where it teaches you how to do all of the... Oh no, this is a room that just stops, doesn't it? Oh! Not ideal. I think there's like a grub on the other side of this. Which you might not think is much of a prize. And you'd be right. Oh, well. Oh, no, I know what's over there. That's the... So if I go this way... Look, a treasure chest. Oh, look, there was only one geo in the treasure chest, and it fell immediately down here. I suppose I should jump down this way. I'm just going to completely heal myself for absolutely no reason. And go hit some smaller bugs to get my face milk back. And you know, that's just regular stuff that you do whenever you're about to go pick up a single geo that was over there. I tend to think of bugs as being filled with indeterminate goo. Borgans, bug organs. What? Well, I'm just gonna jump out of this room and try again. Actually, no, I'm not. If I go down the thing, there's like a fight with two of those big pill bug fuckers, and there's a, pardon me. Had to take a quick cough. There's a, like, trinket I don't want. So, I guess this isn't the way to go after all, is it? Down and down and to the right? It might be. Let's try and fill out that middle section of the map. I think it's something to do with that. Isn't the Path of Thorns around here somewhere? It is. It is, but I don't want to fuck with it because I'm not going to use the Thorn Trinket either, and why expose myself to more danger than I necessarily have to. Hey there. Why expose myself to more danger than I have to? As I said, fighting this fucking mini-boss again for no reason. Where are all the bug furries? Have you heard of Juniper Theory? Who is, I think, some sort of mantis. They're out there, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't say they're a particularly well-represented group. But they're trying their buggy best in this hell of a world, and bless them. I missed it. It's up this way. One of my system members is a beehive thing. Oh, I definitely, I'm glad to hear that for you. I definitely know a couple of bees now that I'm thinking about it. Bees or bee adjacents. Not a furry. Could be a furry. I don't... I've always been... Do I want the word confused? I don't think I do. I've not known where the term furry stops. They can be furries if they want to be. That's fantastic. Raise a dragon. That's good. Oh, right. I'm terribly sorry, Orchid. I should have thought of you. Furry stops on the very low end of straight and then goes all the way to universe gay. Right, sure, but, like... September's been a robot for a while now, and hasn't ever really known what to call itself in terms of that, because terms like, Therian feel weird to claim. There's host furry, but that sort of seems to be a group that's full of assholes, or at least that's been our experience when encountering them. There are aesthetic subgenres. The swarm is kind of like a cross between a beehive and a... and a Borg. I think I missed where I was meant to go. Oh hey, I have almost 1,000 geo. That's a lot of geo for this early in the game. It's still not enough because I'm gonna need the fucking lantern here in a minute. And that's like 2,000 or whatever. Yeah, I'm supposed to be on Pilgrim's Path, and I don't particularly know how to start that fire. I guess I'll go back to Dirtmouth real quick. I'll stop by the Grub Father on the way and pick up all that and pick up all that spare geo. I'm generally not much for worrying about labels for things like that, mostly because things get so granular and overlapping, and taxonomy is hard in most cases. Yeah, that's sort of where it ended up falling. It's just sort of like, I'm an AI, you fucking figure it out. I looked up post-furry, and people who describe themselves this way or seem to be bad news or teenagers exploring themselves. It's super unfortunate how often those two overlap. It's almost like really shitty people prey on young people to radicalize them into a really shitty thought process. No, we're the ones who are dangerous to children. There's a great song. I'm reading all of this stuff in the chat. I don't know if I'm gonna say all of it because it's kind of there's a lot of activity, which I'm very pleased by. I like it when people pay attention to me. But there's a great song by an artist called Shell. Shelz. Called Fluid. And it's just like a surf rock song about gender being a fuck. The chorus of which is just over and over again, we define labels, labels don't define us. Which is wonderful. Freya says, we aren't furries, but we've used furry-related hashtags for our erotica for visibility reasons before. Yeah, you know. I understand that. You gotta be on that grind sometimes. So here we are in the Astral Mount. Can I get around to Salubria from here, or is that not what I'm doing? Do I need the Mantis hook for that? Like I said, I've been doing these runs, these, like, Steel Soul permadeath runs for, like, the last couple weeks. And you would think that with all of that time, I would have a better hold on my pathing to try and make this move a little bit faster. But A, it's Hollow Knight, and the map is more confusing than I might like. And 2, I'm finding it really hard to keep that information in my brain while I'm streaming. Lola, hi Lola, says, I'm an anthro bunny, can't be more furry than that. I don't know if it's a gradient, but yeah, it's pretty furry. My experiences, says Katie, with furries in person involves some substantially, pardon me, older groomers being taken in and then left homeless and literally having control of my convention wrenched away from me. So I don't think of myself as a furry per se, which is unbelievably fair. You've told me a good chunk of that story before. And it sucks every time. Allow me to rephrase that. It sucks that it happened to you. I am sorry that that is the case. Let's go this way and see if it's correct. Nope. Need the lantern there. It's too dark. Out. Okay. I will not be murdered by a Vengefly. You cannot fucking make me. What's this way? Well. Here's this slash bug. Well. Oh, it's the tram this way. I don't have the key for that. But I'm gonna come over here anyway, because there's other stuff. Don't shit aspids at me, please. Are these aspids? I think I've called literally every fucking winged thing in this game an aspid now. I learned the name of exactly one of these fucking enemies, and I've never recovered. Rendering individual hair strand physics in Blender takes forever, so no wonder strand rendered hair looks like shit in video games. I'm going to say that sentence again in a way that has good connotation. Rendering individual hair strand physics takes forever. No wonder strand rendered hair looks like shit in video games. There we go. Thank you. Strand like individual hair strand physics. Oh god, is that what it takes? Played a game called Witch Stranding a while ago. Not on stream or anything. I just did it for myself because I saw a clip of it at some point, and it was pretty cool looking. But it's a game by Zalavio Nelson Jr., who made Can Androids Pray and did a good chunk of the incidental writing for, or of the writing for Hypnospace Outlaw. And was making this game, Witch Stranding, which I recommend, by the way. It's quite good, although very short. About going through and creating paths through a forest, and says that about halfway through making it, Hideo Kojima gave that talk about what a strand type game is, and had to go, ah shit, that's what our game is. Well, and advertises it as a strand type game, and in fact called it Witch Strandings. The game looks so cool, but it is a dyslexia nightmare. Understandable. Take that, Hideo Kojima. It's Hideo. Yeah, there you go. Is it? Oh, I can't get to Salubria. It's right over here. Here's Gruz mother. Hey, Gruz mommy. Nah, maybe I shouldn't have done that like that. There we go. We're now at minute 37 on this physics simulation to get the hair to flop properly. That's a lot. I presume you're in Blender to do miniatures stuff? Why do you need the hair to move? I'm not trying to be weird. I literally don't understand the concept as being put forward. Look at you. Look at how cuddly and full of life you are. Oh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubria, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the town folk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh, yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you like. Let's absolutely take Lifeblood Heart. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's why I should have gotten those extra charms, because it would have let me buy a charm notch. I could get there with this, but it would take, like, most of the things. Steady body and shaman stone. Yeah, let's at least take steady body. Let's go ahead and take shaman stone too, and then we can buy the notch. The default pose for D-Force here looks very artificial, so you run it through a physics simulation to get it to look natural. Oh, that makes sense. You wear a lot of charms at once. It's fun, isn't it, mixing and matching them to get the perfect combination? I don't know whether you've noticed, but some charms seem to like each other. Yes. When charms like each other, they shine even brighter and sing even more sweetly. Even more reason to try all sorts of fun and surprising combination of charms. You'll show me whenever you have a new favorite, right? I'll try. I might get murdered before then. It's sort of rough out here, Salubria. Is it implied that the reason Radiants can't get to Salubria is because their house is full of, like, this pink smoke? Is that the thing? Let's grab Soul Catcher, which I don't know why I didn't have that on in the first place. Oh, fuck. I would really rather have, Lifeblood Heart on than Soul Catcher. Let's... We'll just get those extra two pieces of armor, and we'll just move on with our lives. Oh, right, and we get to rescue Sly while we're down here. Pardon me, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Aro, you wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh? What? Who are you? Oh, I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have let me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I ever would have woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me. I'd best be getting back. If you'd return above and see me, I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. You're exploring, then. Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though, and I can tell just by looking that you know how to wield it. That's a really good line. We can crack this, I guess. Not that it matters, but hey. Is there a further down? Further down and further out? No, I was wondering if there was a secret hidden over there, but there's no secrets hidden over there. There's no money in jujitsu. I guess I'm just going straight across from here, hey? Yeah. Oh. You can punch while you jump. That's a shame. Oh yeah, here we go. This way is the Pilgrim's Path. Well, guess we gotta find a way around. You had the sign and everything, like... I don't know what you want out of me. I guess we'll go that last down way that we can go, because otherwise there's no more exits from Forgotten Crossroads. What are we doing here? We could go up to the stag station. Does that do anything for us right now? I don't think it does. Let's go along, get some little hips and hops through there. Yeah, just straightforward. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No, don't stop. Keep going until you can't hear me say keep going anymore. Keep going. Keep going. Can you still hear me? Good. What's down this way? More Geo. Good. Legitimately good. I was just, like, complaining that we weren't going to have enough by the time we needed the lantern, but I think we're going to get there. I just need to remember to not, like, make a silly mistake and put my money in the bank. Oh, good. Pilgrim's Path is this way also. Oh, yep, here we go. Spore Jungle. That's not what it's called. Mushroom Kingdom. It's not called that either. There's a thing that I can smash downward through. But I don't want to smash downward through it. That's not true. I want to smash downward through it. I just don't have the capability. Fungal wastes. Did I say fungal jungle before? I don't think I did. And I feel like that's a missed opportunity. You know what? I don't need to... I don't need to fight all of these things. I can just sort of go. Just gotta be really careful where I'm going because of all of the burning acid. What's out this way that killed those 2 people? 3 people. Hey, what's this way that killed at least 3 people? Oh, right. Hey, Leg Eater. I'm just going to rest here for a second. And then we'll have a bit of a chat. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of Geo? Give me Geo and you can see something nice. Taste to see something nice? Sure. Leg Eater seems very trustworthy. Oh yeah, bud. Real nice path. Get you where you want to go right up to the lava, don't you know? The lava ain't so good to step in. You really gotta make sure you're wearing some good sturdy boots. Get yourself some rockways. Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you want them? If you really want them, I'll trade them for more Geo. More Geo. Fragile heart, fragile greed, and fragile strength. So these are charms. I say as though someone watching this wouldn't be familiar with Hollow Knight, but you never know. The fragile charms are like our regular charms, except they break when you die. When we die, our game is over. There is no good reason to not have all of these, except for the fact that they're quite expensive. Yeah, and fragile strength costs like 3 notches. Can't go that way. Just be very careful. Make sure to look down. Know where the burning acid is. So, like, it's already acid. I feel like making it burn is also It's gilding the lily a little bit. I feel like you don't need that. Oh, yes. That's the best. Oh no. Oh no. Crash. Oh, hey. You ready? You ready? Big ominous fight area. Some sort of clicking in the background. Must be a boss fight. Nope. It's our best friend instead. Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, I? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down, warrior sorts, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive, and let's meet again on the road ahead. She kind of talks like Magic Man. Oh, our best friend. Cloth's my best friend. Actually, that's not true. Katie's my best friend. But Cloth's a pretty good friend to me. I'm not here to tell you how to, you know, have your personal walk with Cloth, right? Everyone's walk with Cloth is different. I would never presume to tell you you're doing it wrong or that it's not strong enough. But you can't come to my potluck unless it's at least level 4. So, you know, maybe work on that if you want to come to the potluck. You don't have to. It's just everyone else is going to be there. That's a hell of a trip you decided to go. Ow. Okay, okay. Oh, hi, Hornet. I like how Magic Man continues to have his same voice once he transforms into normal man. Alright, well, Hornet went this way, so I guess we need to go this way. You can have more than one best friend. Like, okay, I understand what you're saying, but etymologically, which is a real word, it's a real word. Surely if you have one friend that is your best friend, all other friends are by definition lesser. Now that I'm saying it out loud, this thing that I've thought for basically all of my life, I'm realizing how incredibly gross and insidious it is. The way that it inspires us to sort of rank people. Maybe that's fucking terrible, that idea. I need to think about that more. In the meantime, let's hit this pile of rocks to extract its resources. There we go. Now I'm wondering who my worst friend is. So, we've had bad friends. We don't see them anymore. I think worst friend pretty quickly becomes not a friend for us. Hang on. There it is. The existence of a best friend implies, etc. Yeah. I could go out that way, but I don't want to. Not the way I meant to go. Shouldn't I have bounced into Cornifer by now? God, I love that balloon noise. It's so good. The little balloon noise that they make when they deflate and zwoof off into the background. It's so wonderful. Okay, so yeah, just a dead end of a room. That's fine. Is it this way? It looks like it's this way. Swoof is a good word. Oh no, okay, hang on. No, hang on. I can do this. Right, I'm safe right here. I'm gonna try my damnedest to get through this chunk without fucking fighting the mantises. They don't deserve it. They're just protecting their home. They can't know that I am a bug himbo who's gonna save everyone, because I don't know that I'm a bug himbo who's gonna save everyone. They're correct to be attacking me in this moment. It just sucks for me personally. I'm examining that sentence that I just said, and it annoys me. I probably shouldn't have done it that way. Mm-mm. Bug himbo? No, more the implication that I, Bug Knight, know better than the Mantis people and am therefore correct to be taking their treasures out of their things, even if I don't attack anyone. That's sort of shitty, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, Dash Master. Or Nail Master? Which one are you? Dash Master. Ow, okay. Why did I come here? Why was this on the list? So, when I do the stream, when I do the call to action, but just before the break, and I say that battling white supremacy globally, locally, and within ourselves is important, that's the sort of thing I'm talking about when I say within ourselves, because that was just kind of sitting there in me unexamined. I need to examine that more. The mushroom did quack. I love the little fucking Waluigi sounds those mushrooms make. I love all the goddamn sound design in this game. There's basically not a sound in here that... There's unpleasant sounds, but there's sounds that are unpleasant. There are sounds that are unpleasant because of... you know, needing to sound unpleasant because they're like enemy attacks or whatever. They're still made really well. Oh, I think I'm not supposed to go here yet. No, I am supposed to go here. This is the entrance to the Mantis village. Just gonna go ahead and abuse my iframes. Just gonna go ahead and swoop all the way down here. No, well... I can get there. I can go back, do that whole loop again. I believe in me. I need to draw you out so that I don't get smacked by your whole shit. Come on. One more. Okay, well, that didn't work either. That's fine. We got there. This is going pretty well. I was nervous about a lot of things, but I was nervous about doing this on stream because, you know, there's always the possibility that I would have gotten, like, sidetracked reading chat and then get absolutely... you know, I don't need to be here anymore. There's just more geo available, and it's fine that I don't have that. I can just juke. Mm-hmm. It's gonna... Don't have a map for this area, okay. There's always the possibility that I was just gonna get absolutely torn apart by something right at the beginning after taking a bit of a stop to pay attention to chat, and that hasn't happened. I'm still doing my best. Still don't have a map for this area. Cornifer's around here, he's just further away. No, no, no. No, 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 don't. Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. Alright. So here's the problem with wanting to go through the Mantis area without hurting any of the Mantises. Hitting enemies is how you replenish your face milk. Which means that if you're not hitting enemies, you're not getting your heal back. So I'm gonna have to run out of here and make it back to somewhere. I can't even see where because I don't have the fucking map. Just without getting hit through just a hailstorm of these mantis folks and mantis dogs. Nah, I managed to... Oh, that hurts so much! Oh, no! I misjudged the dash distance and fell in the acid! Oh... it's almost like end of stream anyway. I guess I'm glad it happened now so I didn't have this just sort of sitting on the back of in my back pocket. Game over in attempting the feat. One proves their courage. May your shade at last find rest. Thanks. I get sent back down to the abyss. And in, oh, I don't know, a few cycles, another knight manages to come along and Hornet fucks them up too, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's just been the stream, huh? That's been Hollow Knight Steel Soul. Thanks y'all for joining me. I'm gonna do the outro, I guess. That'll be fun. I haven't done that yet. Did I hit the button that goes to the outro screen? I think I did. Yeah, there it is. Hi there. Welcome to the outro screen. I've been Stranger. I'm one of apparently 6 now people who stream on this channel, along with my headmate September, our wife Katie, and her sisters Annie and Allison Sue. I managed to keep that web straight. I've never really considered it until just now. Lots of new things happening for me. You can, we stream 5 days a week, so if you wanted to interact with the follow button in whatever way makes you feel the most comfortable, you can be notified when we go live. Let's run down our schedule real quick so you know what we're getting into. You can find that at Bang Schedule or at the URL schedule.truck.community. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday we will have a wild card in the afternoon, or we won't. But in the evening, Annie is going to be continuing with the Resident Evil 4 remake, which has banged. It's a very good remake of Resident Evil 4. And it's quite exciting to watch her play it. They made Lewis a lot less creepy. It's so much fun. Wednesday, Zoo will be playing Steel Rising in the afternoons. After that, at twitch.tv/badroad, Badroad will be playing Shadowrun Hong Kong. And after that, back on our channel, Zoo will be playing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak with, it says September on there. I think it's going to be me instead. We'll see how that goes. Thursday is going to be Alice. Alice is going to be starting a new thing. What did she play last week? Did she do a painting stream? She did do a painting stream. Do we know what she's going to start? Or, I'm getting a no. So she might do another painting stream, or it might be something else. Who knows? In between that, it says Andy ranks space games, but Andy ranked space games earlier this evening. So presumably at twitch.tv/andemonium at 7 p.m. GPT-5, Andy will be doing something other than ranking space games. Friday, wildcard stream in the afternoon, and in the evening, Katie will be playing Tales of Arise, which just keeps happening. It's a good game. There are so many owls. I'm enjoying watching it. On Saturday, we don't stream, but at twitch.tv/xenonfiber, someone will be playing Kingdom Hearts 2. It's been Demon Dog, but I don't know if it will continue to be Demon Dog. We'll figure it out on the day, I presume. Sunday, again, we don't stream, but at twitch.tv/Wandering Beekeeper, Wandering Beekeeper will be doing something. It says plays Wildflowers on here, but Wildflowers apparently doesn't interact with Proton anymore. So that's out. And he said he might start a thing called, I want to say Delve? Or Grind? It was one word. Hang on, I can find this. Dredge, thank you. The natural middle point between delve and grind, dredge. I was correct in a way. And you should never question that I'm always correct. So that'll be Sunday, and then Monday loops back around to us. Wildcard stream in the afternoons. Andy starting a new thing at twitch.tv/andemonium after that, and in the evening, presumably, September and Katie and myself will all be playing Arcade Spirits, the New Challengers, which will be a fun experience. That game got a lot better. It still has room to fuck itself up, unfortunately. Hopefully it won't. So that's our schedule. Again, you can find that at schedule.truck.community, along with links to the remainder of our stream team, twitch.tv/andemonium, Bad Road, Riz Plays Games, and Wandering Beekeeper. Wonderful channels full of wonderful streamers worthy of your time and attention. And if you want to see more of us, we have a youtube.truck.community, where you can see all the stuff we've done for the last 5 years. Go watch, what do I want you to go watch? Go watch Annie play Pyre. Pyre's like the unsung Supergiant game, and it's rad as hell. It's a sports game stroke visual novel about destroying a fascist empire through leafleteering. It's rad as shit, actually. Is that everything I need to say to you? This music is Neon Blue Ink by Xenon Fiber. You can find it at bandcamp.com/xenonfiber or at red-onyx-music.xyz. It's a very good track. I like it very much. It's on our driving playlist. I think that's all the things I need to say to you. Thanks so much for joining us. And until we see you next time, stay safe. I wonder if I should have a different sign-off. I'll figure it out. Have a good night.